Let's bring in Jonathan Kao. He's the Managing Director of BCD Travel, Greater China. Thank you so much for joining us. Describe the festivities and the atmosphere where you are right now.
Yes, hi Elaine. Thank you very much. So we're celebrating the year of the rabbit. So traditionally means generally represents a caring, smart, and agile. So I think it's especially important this year with a lot of people traveling. So we're expecting about 2 billion trips to be made during the Spring Festival. Domestically, all the flights are already pretty much back to 2019 level. There are some days where there's actually more passengers flown than compared to 2019. And internationally, we're seeing a lot more travel as well, with the flight capacity increasing, especially for destinations like Hong Kong and Macau, and also some of the regional favorites like Thailand, who are dropping some of the requirements for Chinese tourists. And also the Department of Tourism and Culture has now encouraged the travel agencies to reopen international travel and tour groups.
Jonathan, you mentioned the Year of the Rabbit. Explain for our audience, especially outside of China, what we can look forward to in the Year of the Rabbit. How significant is it?
So I think it's the agility and also the caring that is coming back, and especially this year, it's very important. Finally, we have a Chinese New Year in 3 years that is we're free to travel. There's no restrictions at all. So people are heading back to their hometown and also reuniting with their family members and sharing meals together. And I think it's also important for tourism as people are now going back to the attractions, gathering in one place to see the festivities, which were not encouraged during the COVID to avoid. We were told to avoid crowded places. So now we're seeing a lot of crowds gathering and fireworks and festivities. So that is very important for Chinese.
Jonathan, I believe normally when we come to you, you're in Shanghai. Have you been traveling for Chinese New Year? Tell us about the experience you've had, what you've been seeing, what you've been hearing from people around you. Are they cautious or are they excited to be out there?
Yes, so as you notice, I'm in a place called Hebei, which is in the Henan province, and this is the hometown of my wife. So we've traveled back earlier this year, and on our way we visited different attraction tourism, and so the roads were actually quite busy. So we actually drove here from Shanghai. It's a 12-hour trip. And the roads were getting busy, and then we're seeing a lot of people at the rest stations, at restaurants, at the attractions. So it's all very exciting to see everyone, and then there's a lot of fireworks as well.
All right, well, a very happy Chinese New Year to you. Jonathan Kao, loved hearing about your travel experience there. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Elaine.